two teams more than ready to get this one started. And we are underway from the Superdome.
Fielded just outside the goal line. And his guys will get the football right at the 20-yard line.
And here come the Saints for their opening drive. They'll be led out by their 6'4" quarterback, the former #1 overall pick in 2015, Jameis Winston.
Throughout his career, a few have doubted Jameis Winston's ability to throw the football. The concerns, they've always centered around his accuracy and taking care of it. When he makes good decisions on the field, excellent numbers usually result.
They begin on the ground with Kamara. The numbers there for Kamara from a week ago. 13 carries, 65 yards.
It was a pretty mediocre week for him on the ground. Certainly a boon to his offense if he get a little more output on his touches this week. He should get some more early carries as his team tries to get him into a rhythm.
Second down, and it's Kamara again. And not much doing there, maybe a yard up to the 23.
This defense looking for an early stop. This is 3rd down and 6. Open man is Michael Thomas. And he is going to have a Saints first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. So he turned to a trusted, familiar face in that 3rd down situation. It paid off.
Yeah, you go to your veteran receiver in that spot, so you can't underestimate him when he's on the field. Defensively, make sure you know where he is because he understands how to get open in key situations.
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10.
Winston to give, it's Kamara.
And nothing much materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it. Throwing on 2nd and 8. Winston. Looking for Thomas, but that's intercepted.
Picked off by J.C. Horn.
And the Panthers are going to take possession of the football. Offensively, a far from ideal start there with a pick on the opening drive.
Yeah, not exactly what they were looking for. We know that. That's pretty obvious. The beauty, though, is it's happening early. If they don't panic, they don't compound this problem, they've got a long way to go and a chance to get back in it.
So now here are the Panthers with excellent field position to start off. And their quarterback, well, everyone knows he's got height, standing at 6'6".
It's a pretty bland game he had last time out. Ended up throwing 1 interception. Didn't have a touchdown to offset it. But the team found a way to win. He found a way to lean on other parts of the offense that carried them through.
They'll go with Pollard here on 1st down. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down. 3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. He'll look to throw.
And that'll be caught downfield by Shenault.
Touchdown, Panthers.
Laviska Shenault.
His first touchdown on the year.
And the Panthers take the early turnover and convert it into an opening touchdown.
His first career touchdown pass, and you know, it's cliche to say, but he's probably been envisioning this since he was a little kid. That's a cool moment.
It really is. So enjoy the moment, enjoy the time, celebrate, save the full reflection for later, but make sure you grab someone on the sidelines and say, hey, make sure I get that football, okay?
Point after, right down the middle, and it's now a 7-0 game. The Carolina kick team is out there ready to go, and they kick this one away.
And this will not be returned. It's a touchback, and they'll begin at the 25.
New Orleans Saints, they get ready to set up shop for their second drive. And remember, the last time out, they threw the interception. That led to the touchdown, so now time to regroup.
It certainly is, and their goal right now as they go back out on the field, a calming drive, something that takes the ball, keeps it for a while, lets the defense relax a little bit, lets the offense regain confidence in their game plan.
Maybe a good spot to take a shot. Here's 2nd and a yard from the 34. Throwing there, but this pass is going to wind up incomplete. Heavy set out there on 3rd and 1. Here's Kamara trying to run for it. Just a 1-yard pickup there, and it'll be 4th down. We talk about defenders, specifically linebackers, keeping their eyes in the right spot. He had that eye down the entire time.
And you know that's not easily done because they throw a lot of misdirection at you. They try and fool you and get your eyes in the wrong place. But you're right about that one. He correctly figured that one out and made a really nice play.
4th down, Corliss Waitman now on to punt. So just a 3-yard return following a punt of 45. And it will be the Panthers' ball, 1st and 10. The Panthers coming back out onto the field for their 2nd drive. Well, partner, fast forward with me for a second. Remember, next week they have the open week, so they're going to get some extended rest. Does that change how they manage the rest of this one?
I think it does a little bit, but not by too much, because you're right. You get the extra rest, you get a chance to heal up and kind of do a little bit of a reset for this team. But it's also 7 extra days to think back to the last time you were on the field. So now, a little more importance on what they're getting done because they carry it with them for essentially 2 weeks.
And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped. He's able to rip off 32 on that one. It's a 1st down.
Outside handoff to the right side. If you're a running back, you love getting the ball early so you have vision to see what's happening in front of you.
Right tackle likes that call. Big play for him, but don't forget about the guys you always tell me on the backside sealing off.
When they talk about cutoff blocks, making sure no one can leak from the backside that can run a play down.
And nobody leaked. Big play. And he's going to be out of bounds down around the 35-yard line. On 2nd down, it's Pollard. And not much running room. Down to the 32. They'll set up to throw. Able to complete this to Chenault. And he'll be brought down at about the 23-yard line.
Well, as a coach, you absolutely love seeing your offense find their rhythm early, and that's exactly what we've seen so far. They had a touchdown on their opening drive, and now they connect here for another nice gain for a 1st down. This offense is moving the ball well, exactly as he drew it up in practice.
On 1st down, he'll drop to throw. And pass complete to Moore. And they're going to get this down to about the 17-yard line here. 2nd and 5. Connection made with Chenault. And he's going to be marked down just outside the 10.
They all came together there in breaking route. Drove it with excellent pace. Money throw right there to move the sticks.
Now a 1st and 10 at the 11. They'll look to throw again. It's caught. It's Chenault again. And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And they'll be left with a 2nd and about a 4. After 7-0 on EA Sports. Panther football to start quarter number 2. Keep in mind they can still get a 1st down here as they come up on 2nd and inches. Back to throw again. And it'll be caught in the end zone for the Carolina touchdown by DJ Moore. A great effort there. His 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Panthers have taken a 2-touchdown lead now. There was a lot of zip on that pass, and baseball might have called that a frozen rope.
I like it when you bring the diamond into the game. I'm going back to the gridiron. Had some heat on that bad boy. Sometimes you throw a touchdown pass, and sometimes
you throw, what, a touchdown strike?
There you go. That's my man, in concert.
So that drive, 80 yards, 9 plays. And it concludes with a touchdown reception by DJ Moore. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. Taken in at the 3. The New Orleans offense set to take over. And they're in a bind early here, down 14-0. Are you worried at this stage or still too early?
You're worried. You're just trying not to transmit it to the rest of your team. You want to make sure that they stay positive. But at the same time, you're wondering, how are we going to move the football? What do we have on this play sheet that can work? Get back to basics is usually your answer. And make sure you find the guy who can move the ball fastest for you if you just get it in his hands.
Yeah, still second quarter. You get points on the board here. I think you're feeling okay. A second down pass play there, but it's incomplete. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. Jameis to throw it. That is hauled in by Michael Thomas. And he's taken down right at the 45-yard line. A first down and then some. Give him 29 yards.
Yeah, these are the types of plays they're going to need to hit on if they're going to get back into this game. It hasn't been the greatest of first halves, but this is a nice throw here on third down, and they keep the drive going.
This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. From the gun, Winston. That's complete to his running back, Kamara. And he's going to be taken down right at the 40-yard line. The Saints at 5-3 now on the year. And they were winners their last time out, so they'll be looking to make it 2 in a row.
And so much about football, partner, comes down to mindset. Being in the right frame of mind, and the best way to get in that good frame of mind, winning. So they come in feeling good. They've got the home crowd behind them. And I think they're going to be tough to beat in this one.
And he's going to be taken down at the 28-yard line.
Did you see that route the way that I did? I thought he was trying to get deep.
Yeah, that wasn't the first option.
No, he came off of that guy, the deep guy, and came underneath on the drag, completed it very well.
Now a first down carry. It's Kamara. He's able to get 6. A nice pickup down to the 21. 6 yards on that last play. Here's 2nd and 4.
Brings up 2nd and 4.
Now Winston. This one taken in by Olave. Touchdown, Saints. Chris Olave from 21 yards away. And the Saints are back within a score.
As they began this last drive, things weren't exactly looking up for this offense. But after what they just did, putting the ball in the end zone, that took them away from the brink or possibly being knocked out of this game.
Jason Sanders now for the extra point. And that one makes it 14-7. So that drive takes him down the field in 8 plays. And it was Chris Olave who finished things off with a touchdown. Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders. Taken in at the 3. And he won't get this to the 20-yard line as he's down at the 19. Their quarterback in this offense heading back out to the field. He's got 2 touchdown passes on his first 2 drives, and he'll try again here on drive 3. They'll run with Pollard to begin the drive. And he gets forward up the middle, but only for a couple. It'll be 2nd down. Here's 2nd and 8. Completing it here to Marvin Jones. And he'll be corralled right around the 34. 13 yards on his first catch. It's a first down as well. Charles, to move the chains that time, they had to complete it into double coverage, and they got it done.
And it's never easy overcoming multiple defenders, but he sure made it look simple. Found the right spot to exploit and won his 1-on-2 matchup.
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. He'll drop to throw. To the sideline. Wow, what a catch. Doesn't get a lot out of it. But he is able to keep the feet in bounds. They're going to look to throw. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's third down. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. He's going to look deep for more. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up fourth down. On is the punter, Hecker, as he gets this one away. It'll be 37 yards there on the punt. And the Saints will take over with a first down and 10. Out onto the field comes New Orleans.
A long drive last time out for this offense, Charles. If you remember, they started basically in the shadows of their own end zone, marched it down the field, and a lot of that was through the passing game.
And, partner, as a former defensive back, I'm having almost a physical reaction watching what's happening right now. But let's give credit where it's due because they've done an excellent job moving the ball through the air. Secondary getting picked apart pass by pass. Obviously, they need to make some adjustments there on the back end.
And because offensively, we know that they're not going to be shy about throwing that football.
Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a first down. We've hit the 2-minute mark of the second quarter, 14-7. On 1st and 10, Winston. The pass caught by Olave. Now Jameis trying to hurry his crew to the line. 2nd and 4. Toward the sideline, and he will have the first down as he was able to keep the feet in bounds. That one goes for 8 yards. Okay, so now the question, how did he get that wide open?
Well, we both know that he shouldn't because from the time they handed out scouting reports before this game, he was circled, starred, everything. Find him, cover him. But sometimes you can scheme a guy open. You put the receivers in a bunch. Maybe you move some motion. Maybe you put him on the backside of a formation, and all of a sudden you've got a better...
And Winston lost the football. And it's picked up by the Panthers. And his guys are going to get the football at their own 47-yard line. A little careless with the football, and he also had a fumble loss last week, didn't he?
He certainly did, and when I'm watching him play, the one thing that comes to mind is always remember, traffic, turbulence, people around you, 2 hands. Get 2 hands on the ball. Grip it tight. I know it looks cool to have it in one hand. Put it away, tuck it away, because you've got to take care of the ball.
So good starting field position for him here as they come up 1st and 10 on their side of midfield at the 47. Throwing to start the drive, but that one incomplete. An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Back to throw here. And that's going to be incomplete. So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10. They'll look to throw. And that will be incomplete as well. So on 4th down, here's Johnny Hecker to punt it away. And that ball's going to angle out at the 3-yard line. A beauty.
That is how you flip field position. That's an absolute bomb of a punt. Downs it inside the 5-yard line. Absolutely ideal.
From that position, you're hoping to get it down inside the 15, inside the 5. Superb. The Saints coming out now to take the field.
Charles, we'll see what they can do here. Not a ton of time left, but enough certainly to get points out of this drive, and they need them right now because they're trailing.
Yeah, and this is exactly why you practice a 2-minute drill all through camp and at least one practice each week before a game. A minute left, more than enough time to string a few completions together, reach the end zone, and then make that walk back to the locker room just a little more animated. I think they're ahead of schedule now after that run. They might be bold with this 2nd down call after that type of a game.
On 2nd down and 4, Winston. Now another timeout called for by the offense. as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this first half. Winston now to throw on first down. Flushed out right.
And this will be well too low for him to bring in. It's incomplete.
So they'll come up after the incompletion for second down. To throw, Winston. And he comes back with one complete. And he gets this one just shy of the 35 to the 34. Winston on the check down. He finds Kamara to the 40 and no further. The razzle-dazzle, though, got him a couple extra on the play. Now the Saints will use their third and final timeout as the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go here in the first half.
They'll come up on a 2nd and 4 now from the 40-yard line.
To throw is Winston.
Alvin Kamara reeling it in on back-to-back plays. And they'll get him down on the other side of midfield.
So we have reached halftime with a touchdown. That's the difference on the scoreboard. As we take you on over to Orlando for Jonathan Coachman and our EA Sports halftime report. Take it away, Coach.
All right, Brandon, thank you very much. More from you two in a minute. But first, time for a check of the next-gen stats in the first half of Carolina. And even though they've got a halftime lead, they're likely devising ways as we speak to try to get a little more protection from a passing game. Meanwhile, for the Saints, they too did throw the ball as well as they would have liked. And I think both teams would say there's room for improvement in the second half.
All right, Coach, thanks. Yeah, both teams likely to make some changes in what's been a closely fought battle to this point. On the return, here comes Smith out of the end zone. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23.
So here are the Panthers set to take over. Last week they got the victory against the Colts. They lead this one as well as they begin things here 1st and 10. So the drive's going to start with Pollard.
And a short pickup to about the 25.
The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. Here's Pollard again. And he'll get it up to the 33-yard line. That one, a first down pickup of 8.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time, and making it work.
So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. They run straight ahead here with Pollard. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be 2nd down. On the draw, it's Pollard. It'll be a loss of a couple on the play, so they have 3rd down coming up. They'll look to throw here. Toward the sideline, it's complete, an athletic grab, but still well short of the first. He did his best to just get 4 out of that, but not enough. And now 4th down. Here's Johnny Hacker now as he's on to punt for Carolina. Calls for the fair catch, makes the fair catch just inside the 15-yard line. So possession goes over here on the punt. And the Saints will take over with a 1st and 10 deep in their own territory.
Winston and the Saints now with a 1st and 10
at their own 15. They'll try and start this drive in the air. Over the middle, into the hands of Michael Thomas.
Winston's pass complete to Michael Thomas. It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3.
On play action, Winston.
He'll find his tight end. It's Adam Troutman.
And he's brought down, getting this one up to about the 35.
It'll be a Saints first down on a pickup of 13.
A lot of credit to the play caller here. He saw the design in his mind and implemented it. A little zone stretcher here because they started the tight end on the left side of the formation and sent him on a crossing route. And this works really well when you can find that space between levels, and they were able to do so for good yardage.
Looks like he's going to get a couple here on this first down carry, and that'll make it 2nd and 8. From the 38, Winston. Olave holds it in. And they're going to get this to about the 44-yard line.
Barney sold the go route really well. Thought he was going deep, then curled it back inside for a nice completion.
DBs love when they pump the brakes, don't they?
Yeah, that's really a whole lot of fun. It's almost like you said, listen, if you're going to sell the go, just go, and let's see who's faster.
So from Panther territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line. From the gun, it's a run for Kamara. And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 45-yard line.
He was taken down behind the line of scrimmage. Ball loss of a yard.
On 2nd and 11 now. Winston, and he fires one incomplete. 7th play of this drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down. Here's Winston. And Thomas has it. And he's going to come up a few yards short of the first. They get him to the ground at the 37. That'll give him 8 that time. And that's going to make it 4th down.
They didn't get the first down, but I have to say I do like the call. I like what they were trying to do. Try and hit your receiver on the run and see if he can pick it up. Keep it on his feet, get a little rack yardage.
Yeah, but a nice job defensively to get to him and keep him short of the first. So now they're going to send out the field goal unit to, as they say, fire away from long distance. And this is off target to the left. Didn't get there anyway. It's no good, and this will stay at a 7-point game. Down here in the 3rd quarter, obviously that's one they could have used.
Yeah, and one of my favorite special teams coaches in the NFL told me what separates the kickers in the NFL versus the ones who are not is not the misses. It's the second miss in a row. Best kickers in the league, they don't miss 2 in a row. He's got to get his head back together in case he gets another shot.
So after the missed long field goal attempt, this offense set up nicely at the 44-yard line. They'll start on the ground here on 1st down. And he'll be taken down just shy of midfield. They go back to Pollard on 2nd down. And he'll take it down shy of the 45 at the 46. That's now consecutive 5-yard carries to pick up the first down.
Well, these two teams, they met in New Orleans earlier in the year with the Saints coming out on top. So they'll be looking for the win here in New Orleans to complete the season sweep.
They go play action here on 1st down. To the sideline, and wow, what a catch there. He doesn't get a lot, but he was able to get the feet down complete. Now a shotgun handoff to Pollard. And the big boys up front, they're going to stop him right at the line. On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. And the Saints pressure gets him. Brought down for a sack. Cameron Jordan able to put an end to that play, and in so doing puts an end to this 3rd quarter. Before they can get the punt away, whistles as we've come to the end of the 3rd quarter of action. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. On 4th down, the punt team is on as this is sent away. And that hits at the 6 and carries into the end zone for a touchback.
New Orleans offense back out and ready to go. And the way their last drive ended, boy, it was frustrating. They had a pretty good drive going. It was sustained, and then it stalled out, Charles, and they missed the field goal and got nothing out of it.
Is that insult to injury? Because they had such a sustained drive, as you noted. So you know for the head coach, it almost felt like a little bit of failure to send out the field goal unit and then not even see the ball go through the post. What a bummer on that last drive for them. Got to pick themselves up from that one.
From the 24, Winston. Olave over the middle. Winston on target to Olave for the Saints first.
I always laugh when people say, what's the toughest route to defend? I'm like, any of them, especially if it's a good receiver. That makes things very difficult. But when you're running a drag route, something short, shallow, going through defenders, using guys almost as screens in order to get open, that makes things tougher for guys trying to get to the football.
Throw left side, complete to Shard. Now a timeout here, at least for the moment. Looks like one of the Saints is injured, shaken up on that last play. Well, now they're going to come out and take a look at this injury, and we'll be back in a moment. Ahead of the chains now, 2nd and 2. Kamara up the middle. Now a timeout here, at least for the moment. Looks like one of the Saints is injured, shaken up on that last play. Well, hopefully, obviously nothing serious here. Medical staff, though, going to take a peek, and we'll take a break. The drive continues as they search for a tying touchdown. Here's 1st and 10. They go play action. Winston. Quick hitter here, it's complete. That's good, the completion there for 7 yards, and it'll be 2nd down. One thing I think that's safe to say defensively, the tackling's been really good.
And because of that, it's been very, very hard for them to move the ball because you're not getting the benefits of run after catch. You're tackling them almost on the spot. That means you have to run extra plays, harder to move it.
On 2nd down, Kamara. And he's got room. And he is out of bounds inside the 35. 59 yards rushing for him in the ball game now on 14 carries.
We'll definitely see some open running lanes, and he's taking advantage of it right now, but that shouldn't be a surprise. Defense has the lead. They're playing for the pass first.
So after the run by Kamara, now another 1st and 10. And they'll give him another shot here on the ground. Taken down at the 30. Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6. A man who's been busy this afternoon, it's Kamara again. And he's going to get this pretty close to a 1st down, stopped at the Panthers' 24. On 3rd and 1, here's Winston. Got an open man, it's Olave. And he is going to have a Saints 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
They've been moving the ball well, but this drive was in danger of stalling out. Fortunately, this is a nice throw here, and they're able to pick up a new set of downs.
They'll pound it up the middle with Kamara. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. 2nd down coming up.
He's taken down at the 17-yard line. 4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
Well, they'll run it here on the jet sweep. And they'll get him down right around the 16. Call it a gain of a yard, and it's going to bring up 3rd and 5.
A gain of a yard brings up 3rd and 5.
Winston now. And he will not make it back to the line of scrimmage as he's going to be taken down. Brian Burns in there to get him, and that is sack number 6 now for him on the year.
I thought there at the end he may have had a chance to release that, but that pocket closed a little too quickly, and down he went.
Yeah, he was certainly trying to do everything he could to extend the life of the play, probably counting in his head 1, 2, and then he ran out of time.
Desperation time. Winston on 4th down. Open man is Michael Thomas.
And the Saints are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
4th down, trailing in the 4th quarter. They felt compelled to go for it, and they got it.
Well, I'd look down at my play sheet, and what I would find, plays have been successful throughout the game that have worked at the distance you need, and that's exactly what they got done.
From the gun, Winston. Out of the backfield, that's complete to Kamara. And he'll be taken down after a pickup of about 7 as the clock will stop here for the 2-minute warning. A gain of 7 that time, second goal. So it's Saints football as we get you reset. And they're knocking on the door. Second and goal now in a one-score game. They trying to get the nose of the football across to no avail, and now it's third and goal. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. Jameis Winston. His second touchdown of the game, giving him 12 on the season. And the Saints are an extra point away from tying this game here in the final minutes. They were looking to pass the ball there, but they forgot to account for the man with the football.
Yeah, I can hear people right now saying, well, why don't you have a spy in your defense, someone who will dance with him and go where he goes? Well, oftentimes if you utilize a spy, you've taken away someone in coverage as well. And oftentimes, the spy, not as athletic as the guy he's trying to keep up with, so he gets defeated anyway.
And he turns third and goal into a touchdown. Don't forget the extra point. It's up and good. And we are tied here in the fourth quarter. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. This fielded right at the goal line. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25. Here are the Panthers now as their offense comes back out onto the field. They had that 14-0 lead, but that has evaporated as they go to work here first and 10. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And his throw's going to be incomplete. So after the incompletion on first, now second and 10. He'll look to throw. Complete to Chenault. And from the 25, they work this to the 29, a gain of 4. Out of the gun now on third down. Complete. Pollard. And brought down, but not before reaching the 45-yard line. They'll look to throw again. Pollard here once again, back-to-back catches. The Saints going to call the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds left to go in the game. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's first and 10. Pollard going to try the right side. And he'll maneuver his way forward for about 4. Second and 6. Now a timeout called for by the defense as the clock shows 50 seconds to play here in quarter number 4. They go back to Pollard on second down. Now the defense will burn their third and final timeout. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. Here's the 7th play of this drive. This is third and 4. Trying to run for it with Pollard. And he won't be close to a first down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. No gain there on the play, and that's going to leave him with a 4th down. Defense doing their job, really nowhere to run the football.
Yeah, it's almost textbook, wasn't it? Every place he tried to find an open spot, there just wasn't one. Congrats to the defense, no gain.
Called fitting your gaps, right?
I love it. You're exactly right.
So here we go. Maybe the biggest kick of the game forthcoming. His first attempt of the afternoon, and it's for the win. And his kick here is good. And they have taken the lead here in the fourth quarter. Charles, in these lower scoring games, you know better than anybody. The points are in such a premium